Cool.
So, kind of a... I think this is one of the easier fans to install because, you know, it's easier to get to. You don't have to bend down and you stand above it, which is good.
That's nice.
Sometimes I will put the blade spacers on, sometimes I won't. Because sometimes blade spacers can be a pain. Come on, get in there. Right there you go, nice and dandy. Nice and dandy. 2 more blades to go. Note the beautiful finial nut right there. Nice, beautiful arch and cane. And then that cane, plain cherry. It's kind of a cherry-ish finish. Oh, here's a new fan tag. Model number N101B52. I've seen a video of a polished brass one on someone's YouTube channel. Not gonna say who, could have been anyone's. And it's pretty much the same, but in polished brass and different blade badges. Multi-blade badges are the little decorative thingamabobbers there. This is made by View Fan. Same company who made that. Little spinner right there.
That one right there.
That's the worst of the View Fans.
Sure enough. Cute little thing, though.
Metal canopies both, so that's...
Oh, that was the original.
Yeah. You're like,
I was like, what did I hit my head on?
Is it? Yeah, I've smashed my head on some globes before, but they didn't break.
That's good.
I think when that Panama was hanging up, over there by the summer breeze, my dad banged his head on it.
Okay, I think we'll clear here, but just in case, I'll try to keep the blades like this. So then we should have.
Good idea.
And if it does have any issues, I'll just. So this is for the show.
Anything Andy films might go on TV. They're gonna pick and choose.
I thought it would be
So-
good to
so
get
now
some
can I,
of
like-
him putting
so now
the
can
Yeah, now you can talk to me. Now that when his camera isn't out, you can talk to me. I was gonna say, do you know what happens when you don't use the blade spacers?
It wobbles.
No, it's noisier. Those blade spacers actually isolate some vibration.
But yeah, it's basically the same as your polished brass one, and the one that was hanging on the butterfly hook.
Butterfly.
Well, but you were in the video of the one view the new fan. I can call it a view fan because they're
You can.
factory. But you were saying that you got one off Craigslist and it was.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What is
I
the
know what you're talking
butterfly
about
hook? Is it the ones with the Is it kind of
The
like
two things you push together and then you stick it through a hole and then they expand. That's what she said.
Oh.
damn.
Call the FCC.
Yeah. So
Stop teaching him that.
I'm very proud that he's learned it. So, what was I gonna say?
About the butterfly hook, was it?
Before that, I had a previous train of thought that was derailed.
Was it dirty?
Yes, possibly.
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 Possibly. Oh yeah, do you know how I found out that View Fan is the factory that made these?
How?
So I've become friends with the guy that founded Encon Crompton Greaves.
Oh yeah.
And also Monte Carlo. So, not Crompton. Crompton Greaves was already a factory. So the guy that I'm now friends with and...
Founder of Encon.
Right.
The son of the founder.
And,
he commented on some of my videos.
Good.
He commented on my video that, I have one of those, it's one of the, 36 or 42. It's one of the, it's one of the Sears labeled ones. The bearings are just complete crap.
Oh, yeah. Now, he's openly admitted that the quality went downhill when they switched to a certain factory in China. I don't think I have any anymore. I think I've either sold or given them all away.
You said in your video yesterday, was it, that you bought,
Yeah, when I was a kid, my dad bought one and we had it in our rec room.
We never knew what the Ritz was. Was this that Tangier's footprint event? Since you were saying...
Oh, yes, Tangier's footprint event. The one that used to be in the rec room at my parents' house. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, there are some pictures of it.
Your train of thought goes so fast, I can't always, you'll just jump to a different topic.
There's a picture of it in, the main area, where, the area where you, used to test your fans down there.
There's a picture of something.
Like on the random ceiling fan pictures.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's on sideways hook. The hook's mounted.
Yeah, the polished brass one, yeah.
The one with the Casablanca blade arm?
Yep, I think so. I think that's actually not the one with the Casablanca blade arms. I think that's the polished brass one. But yeah, I forgot I still had some pictures from when I used to have all that.
I'm trying to remember pictures was I gonna ask you about? The stock photos, they're a bunch of there's a. What was I gonna say? Never mind.
No one ever knows.
No one knows.
So anyhow, yeah, that's how I found out. I've been chatting with this guy who's been very knowledgeable
Is
because
his
he's
name
worked
Mike?
with. Yes, he's been
Openly admitting stuff.
Yeah, well, he's that. Yeah, I mean, he's been very, but he considers the Crompton Greaves made Encons to be the best imported fans ever sold in the U.S., which he might be right. They're very good.
And compared to Caribbean, along with Evergoes and Caribbean Breezes.
As much as I love Evergoes, they're kind of crappy.
I would put the Ritz in the museum, that ornate Ritz thing in the box.
That's what I like better, but a lot of people have voted for the Evergo.
But there's more. I don't think really anyone's seen a Ritz.
I've never seen that fan before.
Have you ever seen any of the really ornate ones? The Olympic?
Yeah, I have one. I haven't done a video of it. It's buried, but... Okay, so...
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm going to set this down, and let's figure out how to wire this control, okay? So I'm going to set this camera down.
Isn't that the same factory as, Golden fans and stuff?
I would assume so, okay? So the way that... Do you have the screw that holds this control together?
Yes. Yes, I do.
This is it here?
I'll screw it back in. There's only one screw.
Okay, that's fine.
That's all.
So...
Because the other side, the threaded part.
So here's what you were doing wrong with your other control.
I wired it up wrong?
You sure did, and I'm about to tell you how to wire it up. So do you know what series and parallel are?
When you test it in series with a light?
Yes. So, series, okay, means that... So, I don't want to crack the plastic, so it's not tight anymore, okay? So, series means that, there's... Electricity's coming from over here. And you stand over here on this side of me, okay? So electricity's coming from over here, and it's going through me, and through you, and then touch the fridge over there. Okay? That's series. It has to go through me to get to you. Parallel would be, you touch the fridge, I'm touching the fridge, and the electricity's coming from the stove, let's say.
Yeah.
Put your hand on the stove. It's going through both of us at the same time. So if you want to wire a light and a fan up, they need to be wired in, like a light on the bottom of the fan, they need to be wired in parallel, because you want them both to get 120 volts. If you wire it in series, the electricity goes through the light first, like I do when I'm testing stuff on the workbench.
Do you have any 220-volt ceiling fans?
That's a good question. I don't think I have any.
Or 220-volt fans in general? A
control has to be wired. I don't think I've got to... Okay, one of these wires isn't on here tight, so I got to redo it.
Yeah.
So... How many wires are coming out of that golden fan?
Or new fan?
New fan.
I think that's how you reverse it as well. You gotta...
Either that or it's I don't think it's reversible. I think it's 2 wires for the light and 2 wires for the fan, but since it doesn't have a light.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And one of them is a ground?
Yeah.
So do you know which 2 are for the motor?
The red, the gray and the red?
What are the other 2?
Black and white.
I'm pretty sure black and white are for the motor.
Black and white. If it ain't black, I wonder what's gonna happen if we wire it up wrong.
They just won't come on.
Will it short the fan out?
Most likely not.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to ruin this new box fan.
I wouldn't want you to ruin it either.
This is a very cool fan.
It is.
And look, the blades look bent for some reason. They look bent in a direction, but that's just me.
Okay, well, I'll look closer at it when I'm done with this. So, the electricity has to go through the control, has to come from the supply. Because you know, when there's 2 here, this is your hot and your neutral, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you think of electricity like plumbing, okay? Like plumbing. So if you got a sink, the water comes from, the city or whatever, comes from the water tower and through the pipes, and goes into your sink through the faucet, and then down the drain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your drain is your neutral.
Yeah.
Okay? And your hot is your supply.
That's what she said. Hot.
Yes.
That is
we will accept that.
That's a stretch. Have you seen the Kodak version?
I will accept the stretch.
Have you seen the Kodak version of these
Where did I do with that screw I just took out of here? There it is.
Have you seen the Kodak version of the Golden
I have.
fans?
I sold one to Alex Gaddis. I had one and I sold it to Alex. So it's probably a completely different fan by now.
Yeah, he turned
Okay, so you got your cord, right?
Right. Oh, it's still hooked to the original.
I'll take it off the original.
The original.
The original.
Oh, original.
Oh, that's a little far. So these have been cut, huh?
No, that's how it was in the box.
I'm just saying. Well, yeah, somebody cut it from the box or something, so I guess I'll have to use the skizzers.
The skizzers.
Skizzers.
The skizzy mabobbers.
The skizzers.
Teach your fur, your fur, fur, your fur.
Yeah, he didn't know the Swedish Chef. He didn't know fluty. How do you not know Swedish Chef?
I don't pay attention to
Sesame
that.
for Sesame Street?
I don't pay attention to that stuff. That's baby stuff.
Or was he not on Sesame Street?
No, Muppets.
That was on the Muppets?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all entertaining.
I never really watched Muppets.
Oh, you should. There are fans in the original Muppet movie.
What kind?
You'll have to go watch it and find out and report back and tell me.
Hey, speaking of fans in like media,
Uh-huh.
I think I saw this like Slim Jim ad
Uh-huh.
where they were in a lighting store
Uh-huh.
and the main guy
Uh-huh.
he jumps through like where they eat where they're starting
Okay.
a Slim Jim and it crashes.
So, Reece, I want you to pay very close attention, okay?
5-minute warning.
Uh-oh. We better hurry up, because it takes more than 5 minutes to test the fan. So, one of these is your hot, and one is the neutral.
I don't know if it's.
It doesn't really matter, but for the sake of argument. So, the one with the writing on it is the hot. Okay?
I'm just gonna cap off the other wires.
Well, hold on a second, okay? I don't think we have enough wireness for that. So, I want you to think about it. So the electricity has to come out of the hot, go through the control, then to the fan, out the fan into the neutral. So how do we wire it?
So you wire the
So it's coming out of the hot, and then it needs to go through the control so it can switch the fan off and on. I don't think you gotta have to find some more wire nuts if you're gonna do that.
Now I know where one. I know where another one is.
Well, we're gonna need
4.
Yeah, plus those 2. So.
Yeah, I guess. I bet I can find one more.
I don't know that we have enough. Is my point.
So I'll just give you the wire nuts to wire it.
No, I want you to understand this so you don't blow out any more controls. Okay. So it's gonna come out of the hot.
Out of the
hot. And it needs to go through the control.
So out of the hot.
And it needs to go through the control.
Through the control.
Because otherwise. Are you being a smartass?
No.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Boys, focus.
So.
You're going into Three Stooges mode.
Bopping people on their head.
So, which one of these is the hot? Let's see. It doesn't matter, but for the sake of the illustration, I want to get it right.
Yeah.
So this is the hot. So we're going to go out of the hot. That's my 3rd time dropping it.
I'll hold it for you. I think we should do the next animation trip in like June, maybe.
And we're going to do one in April, I think.
But like for the summer one.
The summer one, we'll see, because it's going to depend on my schedule and Tom's schedule.
Like late June, like for example, June 23rd.
Why June 23rd?
That seems about right.
Is it your birthday?
No.
What's on June 23rd?
I just made up a random date.
Is that a Saturday?
I'll check. Or the closest Saturday in June. The Saturday.
There's something special about June 23rd. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out.
I like that date for some reason.
No, there's a reason.
No.
I'm going to ask your father. Okay. So we're coming.
June 23rd is a Friday.
Okay, so that won't work. But June 24th might if Tom's in my schedule lines up. So it's coming it's coming from the power plant.
Alright.
Okay? Through the breaker box, through the blah blah blah, all the way to here.
Through the blah 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 blah.
And then going through the control.
I really hope this works.
Okay, so it's going to go through the control and then out. What?
Out nothing.
Out the other side and to the hot from the fan.
Oh, so we're only hooking up one wire on that? Cause...
Okay. Give me another wire nut. Okay.
Okay, good sir.
I need one more wire nut. I'll use this orange one over here because these don't need to be capped off. Okay?
I'm just gonna let him touch the fan, that's why.
So, this is the neutral. Okay.
Okay.
So do you understand?
I'm paying attention.
Are you paying attention? Do you understand what's happening here?
So, you are...
So tell me what the electricity is doing.
So, you do it from the hot, from the hot into that wire.
Okay.
That, right? There's a hook right here. I could, like, I don't know. There we go. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna pick up the slack.
So the problem was you were hooking the control in parallel with the fan, so it wasn't going through the control to get to the motor.
It was going through the...
It was going through the control and then just straight back to neutral.
And that killed it?
Yeah. So in this case, it's going out the hot. This is what's called a switch loop, because it has to loop from the fan to the switch and back.
I'm gonna film this forever.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna live stream Fanimation. I'm gonna live stream the trick out of this.
Okay. So let's see if this worked. Okay?
Alright, I'm filming this.
Okay, are we gonna start this? Are we gonna start our test video?
Let me just move these.
Okay, well I'm gonna stop this video and we'll start our test video.